it is 7:30. Canoe's ready to go. Bags over there all packed up, and I'm ready to conquer this golden staircase. The temperature's dropped a little bit as I've been packing, and I want to say I smell rain in the air, but I'm right beside a waterfall that's misting at me. But I do think it might rain, so there's a bunch of dark clouds up there. Anyways, I'm gonna get going, and hopefully it doesn't rain on me. I'm gonna take the canoe just through to the bottom of the staircase, and then I'm gonna come back and get the backpack and go all the way up, and then I'm gonna set the camera up at the top of the staircase and film myself coming up with the canoe. And again, hopefully it doesn't rain on me. Wish me luck. Hope I don't die. All right, chest cam is activated. Oh gosh, here we go. Now the butterflies begin. Goodbye, beautiful waterfalls. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so what I figured out yesterday was to walk down the middle here. And then I'm going to go over to the side. And just down here. The shoes are not wet today. The rocks are not wet, unless they got mist on them. So, should be okay. Never let your guard down, because that's when you fall and hurt yourself. Put it down right here. Okay. Halfway. Not even close. It's the fun part waiting for me. Okay, I'm gonna go get the pack. All right. I feel like it's gonna start raining any minute. It's like temperature's dropping. Let's just hope it doesn't, okay? You guys are probably dying to see how I get the canoe up this. I am too. I'm in anticipation with you just as much. I'll try to find these little steps so that I can come back that way. All right. It's the best I'm going to be able to do, I think, and I think I have to come up here, so hopefully I don't wipe out the camera on my way through. rocks come from. You can do it. I'm so weak. All right, so I got the canoe up on that rock, facing forward. I put the food bag in there already, and my big bag is there. My plan is to slide the canoe down into the water, hold it, throw the bag in while it's on the rock, lower it into the water and get in. I'm not going to film this, although it would make great footage, because I have enough trouble just doing it without filming. So here we go. Actually, I found a pretty good way to do it, I think. Turn the canoe almost parallel to the water, and it's just sitting there. I gotta go get it because if the wind blows it'll take it in, but I'm just gonna lower it down, grab the bag, throw it in, and jump in somehow. Oh, that actually worked pretty good. I'm gonna pull the boat in the water, grab my paddle, and jump in, and off I go. Hey Jeff, I left a little more paint here. Sorry, didn't have a choice. Goodbye, beautiful Center Falls. I am on my way to Helen's, I guess. Just wanted to take a little shot here before I get sucked up by the current. I gotta paddle really hard now. I waited too long and I got sucked up by the current, and I almost freaked out because I thought I was going down the falls. Whew. All right, I gotta go straight up this real fast. Here we go. Stay to the left a little bit, it's not as strong. Just push really hard. Oh, of course I'm getting caught by rocks. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if the portage went farther. Hitting rocks, hitting rocks. Hopefully I don't hit any more rocks, that'd be good. Who knows? Too cocky here. Paddle really hard. That was tough. Oh yeah, here dummy. The portage continued apparently. There's a sign. Gotta do everything the hard way, Christina, don't you? I even scouted it yesterday. So dumb. Oh well. Shortened that baby up, didn't I? Alright, so I have a 200-meter around some rapids, and then I have a 500-meter around Helen's Falls, and then there's a 400-meter, and then there's a lake there. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's the last portage. It's just before the last portage into Katherine, and there's a campsite there, so it's supposed to be a campsite there. So I'll check that out. I might stay there, or I'll stay on Katherine. Oh, on the map it's showing 4 lines across the rapids, and it looks like the portage goes right up the river, so, or the creek. Not sure what this is right now. I guess it's the north channel of the Lady Evelyn River. So I don't even know if there's an actual portage or if you're just supposed to pull the canoe up the river. So I'm gonna take a look and see if I can find a sign or something that looks like a portage, and if not, I guess I'm going up the river. Well, so far I've been paddling up it. Not too bad yet, but I don't know what the situation is. I should have pulled my rope out. I didn't know it was coming up. It's a portage. And it might be here. This looks like it would be a good place for a portage. Shit, I'm going and getting turned. Oh my god, I'm using all of my energy. I had to move over. I couldn't get up that. It's too strong. I was doing good. I came up all that. There's just no sign of a portage anywhere. I think I might get out and pull the canoe up over here by this rock and wear my big backpack. That'll make the boat a lot lighter and easier to pull it through here, but it will also knock my balance off a little bit. So I just have to get right there, but it's just gonna take forever. It's insane. And the water is so deep here, look. It's super deep, so, and it's really cold today, so I just rolled my pants up really high and I'm getting prepared to get wet here. Good times. A little bit more of H2O, staying in Temagami. All right, I got the pack on my back, somewhere back there. I'm gonna walk on the rocks here. I'm gonna do this as a portage. It's the easiest way to do it. So I'm just gonna pull the boat up over there. All I have is my food bag in it now, so it's a lot easier to handle. And I'm just gonna walk along the rocks today. Oh, I'm not cold no more. Oh my gosh, I hated that. It was so hard. I brought the food bag because I was just gonna portage the canoe without setting up the yoke, and then I looked at the rocks and I'm like, no, I'm gonna set it up. It's a small distance, but it's so tedious. I got more to do, so legs better get to work. All right, here we go. That was so much easier with the canoe. I think it's because I took the food bag in one hand and then I had the backpack on, and it kind of put me off balance, because the canoe, I was just like boop, 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 boop. And I only got hit with the wind just at the end here. So all right, I just gotta get the stuff in the boat and off I go to another one. All right, I am in the canoe and that's about all I can say right now. My legs are still shaking, I don't know why. But I need that to stop before the next portage, because it's probably going to be hard. I've been in the canoe for only a few minutes. I was just kind of dawdling around a little bit here. It is definitely getting chillier out. It'd be nice to get to camp early today and have a nice fire and rest. When I got up at 6 o'clock today, or quarter after 6, whatever it was, I could have went right back to sleep. I was really tired. My body's really tired. So it would be good if this portage isn't insane, but I have a feeling it will be. I see a canoe there, so I'm assuming someone has camped at the falls. It looks like it's the kids. All right, I'm at the portage at Helen's Falls, and I've run into the kids from the camp.
Hello.
Hi.
We've been chit-chatting about camping and stuff, and they're just getting back. They're going to go back to Center Falls, and I'm going to go back up this portage. Apparently it's not very nice, but we'll see how it goes. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
So awesome. Look at this pack she's got. Turn around. You have 3 of those?
Yeah,
no.
and the two green ones have dry bags in them.
Also, our food packs are
Size.
pretty heavy.
I was talking about this on the video yesterday. I said, your pack is 3 times the width of me. And you're like half my size. It's insane. All right, it is 9:35, and I am on the portage at Helen's Falls. Just saw the kids off, and they're on their way. I guess they had an incident with the rapids, and they have decided to turn back. They had planned to go to Diamond Lake today, all the way through the South Channel, Bridal Veil, Cabin Falls, all that. And the trip leaders told them I'm very, very proud of them, because they decided to turn back. And that's part of tripping. Sometimes you have to turn around and you have to know when to say when. And that's really good that they knew to do that. So, really cool. I don't know where the trail is. Well, the trail led me to a campsite, and lo and behold, there were 4 people there camping, and one of them recognized me from YouTube, and so we got to chatting again. It's a very social trip. There are a lot of people out here. Makes me a little bit scared for finding campsites and stuff. I'm not too picky today, and there's several on Katherine, so should be all right. But yeah, it was a nice chat. Really nice people out here. And I said, I can't find the trail. It's like really crazy. I said, does it actually go through your campsite? And they said, yeah. So I thought it was just a trail to the campsite, but it's part of the portage. So they said it's not bad the rest of the way. It's just a little tricky getting into the water, I think. So should be good. I'm on my way. Oh, my boat's been back there all by itself for so long. All right. At least I found the portage. I'm happy about that. And I met some nice people, which is always nice to do. Like, the kids were great. These people I just talked to were great. Yesterday, Skinner's Social, and then Chris and Andrea. Like, all those people are great. And it's been actually really fun, especially because of, you know, COVID and stuff, and not being able to see people for so long and hang out with people. That it's actually really a nice treat on this trip to talk to people. And because I'm in Temagami, I guess, a lot of the people know who I am from YouTube. Maybe they've seen some of my trips and that's why they've come here. So it's kind of nice. It's like a little mini outdoor show where I get to talk to some people and talk about trips. So it's pretty fun. All right, it's 20 after 10. I finally made it to the other end of the portage. Well, it's 11 o'clock and I'm still here on the portage at Helen Falls. These are the lovely people, coincidentally from Niagara Falls, at the campsite. So we've just been sitting here chatting, and I'm procrastinating. I need to go get my canoe. But we've had a lovely chat. Thanks for helping me out. They actually told me which way the portage goes because I wasn't sure if it was a trail going to the campsite or not. So I'm gonna get on my way. Bye guys.
Bye bye.
Oh, I'm just a chatty Kathy today. It's 20 after 11, 11:30, something like that. I'm still here on the portage at Helen Falls. I keep stopping because I want to call it Katherine Falls for some reason. But it's not. All right, I found the boat. I got a little bit turned around there for a second, but I looked for the rocks. When you're on portages like this in Temagami, guys, keep an eye out for the 3 rocks. They will help guide you. There's a clear trail going to the right and one going to the left right at the beginning, and that's where I messed up. I went to the right, and if you go to the left, you go up and through that campsite. There's a couple of little tricky parts, but it's not anywhere near what I went through with the pack. So I am going to grab the canoe and head out. I've been here way too long. All right, I am finally taking the canoe through. I stopped again at the campsite. The guys that were there that I was talking to wanted to check out the canoe. So of course I had to oblige and got him to pick it up and everything and show him my paddle setup. One of the guys has a little issue with his neck, and I was showing him how I set up my paddle so that, you know, the boat is resting on your shoulders and not your neck, and he seemed to like that. So you never know, maybe some new H2O supporters in the future. All right, I don't have too much longer on here, and I've just got that one portage, so I'm looking forward to, sounds stupid, I haven't been out that long, but looking forward to getting to camp. All right, I am back on the water. Just chatting for quite some time there. It's 10 after 12. I'm gonna have a snack, a granola bar while I'm paddling here. There's a 400-meter portage into the next lake. It doesn't have a name on it on the map. There isn't an elevation either, so I can call it something. A couple of people commented on the last video series when I was at Makobe and stuff. I was calling the lakes like Lake 404 and Lake 392 and whatever. Those are the elevations on the map. And I know that. I just have to call the map, like I have to call the lake something, so if people are watching the trip on a map, they know where I am. So a lot of times I'll say Lake 404, Lake 394, but it is the elevation, just so you guys know. I am aware of it. A lot of the lakes out here don't have names, so it's just easier for people to know where I am if I give it some type of a reference. I'm just taking my time, paddling super slow through the waterway. I ate the half a Snickers. I haven't made it to the granola bar yet. I had to make some water. I had no water left. So I'm just waiting for the cycle to finish so I can down some water. Eating a Snickers without water is not recommended. And I'm just looking for the portage. I just came around the corner and saw this landslide of rocks, and I was like, oh man. Maybe it's a tough one. Another tough one. I can hear the rapids, and I'm just keeping my eye out right now for the portage sign. Looks kind of decent on the right side. It's pretty foresty there. So I'm hoping and assuming and hoping that the portage is on the right side. Oh, I see it. It's on the right. Yay! All right, I'm a little bit tuckered, I'm not gonna lie. I just set up the canoe to portage it, and I'm gonna grab the big pack and head on my way. It looks like a flat portage again. I'm not gonna judge because you don't know it's a 400 meter. The last half could be gnarly, but so far so good. If the whole thing's like this, I will be very happy. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't really get any good videos or pictures. I got, I think, 2 pictures and 2 short videos of Helen's Falls, and that was it. And that was when I was carrying the pack and I got kind of lost, and I was just like, oh. And I popped my head through the trees, and it's not even like the greatest video or in pictures, but oh, there you go. Good times. Oh well, not going back. Too bad. So if you're new to my channel and you didn't know what I was talking about when I mentioned axe blazes on the trees, this is exactly what I'm talking about. These have been here for thousands of years. Most of the trails here, also known as the Nostagan, have been put here by the indigenous people. This is the land of the Temagami Anishinaabe. I believe there's also Ojibwe and some other varieties of indigenous cultures here. If you do not see a sign or trail tape or any markers, always look in the trees for the axe blazes, and you will find them along the way. You see there's one and there's another one. So all the trees are marked really well here, and if you're in places like I just was on that last portage where you're going through rock, you're looking for 3 rocks piled on top of each other. See all the axe blazes on the trees here? There's 3 of them right here. Well, that was a great portage. There are absolutely no complaints here from me. Just a lot of rocks to walk over and around, but they're all spaced apart very nicely, and lots of places to walk and step. Well, it's 12:40. The sun keeps popping out every now and then, which is really nice because it's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly for August. Feels more like September weather. It's cool out today, so the sun is definitely welcome. Well, it is 12:47, and just like magic for you guys, I am back at the canoe on my way back through. All right, it is 1 o'clock and I am in the canoe. Nice portage, but this access was a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm finally in the boat and ready to go. And if no one is on this campsite and it's decent, I think I'm going to stay there. Another really strong current to fight here when I got in the water at the access. Just turned myself around and I'm finally paddling in the other direction. But it took a bit of energy there. Whew. Where is this campsite? Did I miss it? Is it back further? It's really weird. Maybe it's here. Yeah, it's here. It doesn't look very spectacular, that's for sure. I think I'm going to go on to Katherine. Oh yeah, there's the campsite sign on the tree. Yeah, it doesn't look too beautiful. Not to spend a whole day there. I mean, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that, right? I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna go find something on Katherine, and that'll make my day better tomorrow. Hopefully this portage isn't crazy. It's right here across from me, and it's a 300-meter into Katherine. All right, I managed to get onto a pretty decent spot here. There's the rapids that I'm going around, and fingers crossed this is just like the last one, but shorter and maybe nicer. Just gonna have a little problem here getting the big backpack out. Once I take the small one out, I can lift it up quite a bit. So I might pull it up into these rocks here, and then I can get the big backpack out by standing on one of these other ones and kind of just throwing it over the rocks to get it out. Sometimes the accesses here are harder than the portages, and it's quite a task. All right, well, after a lot of sweat and swearing, I've gotten the canoe and the pack up here from down there. It was quite a struggle, and yes, there are new scratches on the boat, and I'm sorry. I've got the backpack on. This is what the portage looks like so far, a lot like the last one. So there you go. This part of the trail, there aren't any big trees that you can put an axe blaze in. So somebody has left 3 rocks here. So you know you're on the right path. Really good trail so far. The first part was like the last one, but a bit rockier, but still not too bad. And the middle part here is pretty nice. All right, it is 1:30. And I have slowly made my way to Katherine Lake. I'm actually really happy about this because it'll shorten my day tomorrow. And I've got the 200 meters. And I wanted to visit with Hap and Andrea for a bit. And then I've got the Cabin Falls portage. I'm staying at Bridal Veil, or hoping to, as long as no one's there. But someone could be there and I'll have to move on. Also, I don't have to do, I only do like the first little part of the Bridal Veil Falls portage, not the really hard part. So it's not too bad. Really windy out here. Oh, and of course, I've got to go that way. But a very nice access. Look at this, gorgeous. Shit, be nice. There's actually a campsite right here. But I don't want to stay on a portage again right now. I'm gonna do that tomorrow again. Oh, look at all the firewood. Oh, wow. It's not bad. It would freak me out though, the people again. I don't know. I'm gonna check out the other ones to see how bad the wind is. The next campsite is like that way up the lake. I could go check it out too and then come back. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta go get the canoe first anyways, so I'm gonna go do that, get that done, and then I will decide. I am at the other end of the portage with the canoe, And I'm standing here trying to figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to go look for that campsite or if I'm going to stay here. It is really windy. I'm not worried about paddling on the water. My concern with the wind is the campsite is here. The wind is blowing very strongly into it, and it's supposed to be, I think, cooler tonight. I'm assuming, because it was supposed to be 7 last night and it definitely wasn't. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to be chilly tonight, and having that wind blow on me sitting there, it's going to be pretty cold. Plus, if I have a fire, it's going to blow all the smoke in my face. And it's on a portage. So it's 2 o'clock. I kind of like to sit and have lunch. I just had a granola bar. So I'll probably just do the kielbasa, cheese and crackers like I did yesterday again at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock or whatever time. And I think I'm going to jump in the canoe and go check out those sites. Alright, it is just a few minutes after 2 and I am on Katherine Lake. I'm just making my way up the lake. I think I might see a canoe, or it's a canoe-shaped rock. I'm not sure, I can't tell. There's 3 sites up at the top here. There's 2 on the left and 1 on the right. And I have no idea if someone's on them or what they're like, so I'm just gonna go up and check them out. Alright, I'm just coming up to the first campsite on my left. See, that didn't take long at all. I think it was like less than 5 minutes. It's very sheltered. It wouldn't have the wind situation. I mean, you can see trees are still blowing, but nothing like on the other side. I'm thinking that the sun's gonna set. Might be able to see it, might not. Probably be wanting to rise more, but I'm usually gone by then, so. I'm just coming up to the site, the next one on the left. I think this is the one that's really nice. I've been like fighting with myself trying to figure out if there's someone here. I'm like, oh, I see something, and I'm like, no, that's a tree. Oh, I think I see a boat. I'm like, no, that's a rock. Sometimes it's really hard to tell from far away if there's someone on the site or not. Oh yeah, there's a canoe right there. I don't see any people, but there's a canoe. So I'm gonna go back to the other one. It is not on a portage, and there's no sign of rushing water. You can hear the rapids pretty good on that other campsite. And it was so loud last night at the falls, I just kind of want a quiet spot. All right. Well, as the canoe turned, it was a lot easier to pull it right up, so I pulled half of it up and I still tied it to the bushes. Always make sure your vessel is secure. You never know. I'm just gonna take the paddle out of there. I don't want it to get broken. Okay, let's see this campsite. I'm waiting for the sun to come out so I can kind of see the situation, but it's really cute and it's super quiet. You can just hear the wind blowing through the trees, that's it, which is nice. It was so loud last night. Just be nice to get away from that today. Oh wow, this is lovely. A nice view of the lake. Nice fire pit. A little bit of wood. Oh, there's some more wood. Oh, there's a bunch of wood here. Well, that's good. Tarp. I don't think I need the tarp. I'm only going to set it up if there's rain. I don't need it for the bugs. Tent spot. I guess up here. Oh yeah, nice flat spot for the tent. Soft flat spot maybe. I don't know if it's flat, but looks pretty okay. Oh, there's a privy sign. There's a privy here. Oh, lots of flat spots for the tent here. Really sheltered. It's a bit of a hike to the privy, it appears. So maybe that's why someone couldn't put their stupid toilet paper in it, but seriously? Like, somebody dragged this thing all the way out here for you, and you couldn't put your toilet paper in it? It's just so rude. I cannot believe how ignorant some people can be to come to a place like this and mess it up. Brand new privy. Like, come on, people. Look, this is how easy it is. There it goes. Easy peasy. Okay. I think I'm sold. Alright, I've decided to stay. I like this campsite. I don't think I'm going to get sunset. I might get sunrise. If I want sunset that bad and it's amazing, I can always paddle out to see it. But with the clouds and stuff today, I don't even know if there'll be one. So it can't be my only deciding factor. I like a lot about this campsite. I like that it's really sheltered from the wind, which I was feeling hugely on the other side, and I'm barely feeling it here. If it's going to be cool, which it's been all day, I'd rather be here with a little bit warmer temperatures and be a little bit sheltered. There's a place where I can put up my tarp if I need to. There's lots of options for the tent. There's a privy. So yeah, and there's no portage here. All right, I pulled up the canoe. There's a little path that goes through here, and there's actually a much better landing. But I was just too tired to move it, so I just left it there. I can always just carry it over when I go to pack it tomorrow if I don't end up going out tonight anywhere. I'm gonna sit here and have some lunch. I've got my chair set up now, and I'm really tired. I'm far more tired than I should be for what I did today, but I did rock climb with a canoe on my head, so I guess I shouldn't be too hard on myself. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.